So I told her, I said, hey, Ashley, let's today. I was like, I think it would be a great idea if you used the prospect section of Pipedrive and enter in all these relationships you've, had face to face with that you've hit it off, and use
Hmm.
that as a way to regularly, maybe on a weekly basis, touch base with them or every couple of weeks, whatever, just so you're top of mind.
Hmm.
Because I feel like there's some relationships where it's like, man, I had a great meeting, and then it kind of doesn't, may not be going anywhere.
Well, it also takes a long time, like
I know it.
you-
Yeah, I know, but
yeah.
I'm not sure. I get that if, or
Hmm.
so I get that in general, but there
Hmm.
has to be some effort to kind of
Oh yeah.
move the
Yeah, yeah.
relationship forward.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying like when we're thinking about I just want to point this out. Like we're talking about making friends. It's hard to force feed make friends on a timeline, you know what I
Sure.
mean?
Hmm.
That's all I'm getting at. I'm just kind of throwing together here like a little touch plan.
Is that an Instagram
Yeah,
IG? Okay, connection.
yeah.
Okay.
We need a little script. And obviously this could apply to you, Eric, too. So you could probably do the same thing, just copy paste. But for realtors. So realtors, some special notes, the care and feeding of realtors. They're usually high expressive. So let me put let's do a little care and feeding here. Care and feeding of realtors. So they're high expressive. What does that mean? That means they like to be the star of the show.
Okay.
Star of the show. They like attention, like to be noticed. Attention, complimented, all the stuff that you would think goes with being if you just think if you were like dealing with a celebrity, what would you want to do? So so what that means is we can get away with a slightly higher volume touch rate. Like we're gonna lay it in pretty thick here. So 135, like every other day, we're doing something. So we'll do an
Okay.
intro email. So I'll put in this, my little Karen feeding is high touch. So day one, intro email, which she's doing right now. Day three, LinkedIn, Instagram connection request. Day five, follow-up email and connection request. Come on, sucker. People they're not always on social platforms. They don't always like press the approve button or whatever. So probably need some scripts on the emails. Probably a couple scripts on the connection request and this little script on the follow-up email. So I'm gonna do to make this easiest for us, so I don't have to
So this
write.
kind of speaks to what you were talking about last, I guess, the Friday, and I think the week before was process is more important than, what was it? Than goal.
Yeah, 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 exactly, exactly. We the purpose of goals is to change our behavior long term.
Hmm.
So a lot of times people get stuck a little bit in the weeds, but sometimes you need the weeds to get you started. Let's say
Yeah.
I'll put a black dot on things we need a script. So I'm just like all this shit needs a script here. So I don't have to write script every time. Yeah, so I don't want to use goals to make 50 touches a week. I want to build a process that allows me to be a salesperson who's a high touch salesperson. But you sometimes you
Hmm.
need goals to measure.